Hey guys, my name is Jalen, and today I'm going to be talking about why Super Mario Galaxy is one of my favorite games of all time. So first off, just a little background information. Super Mario Galaxy was released back in 2007 under the company that I'm sure many of you are familiar with already, Nintendo. The game has you play as Mario on his quest to save Princess Peach, collect Power Stars, and save the universe from Bowser. What makes this game my favorite, or one of my favorites of all time, is its amazing and beautiful soundtrack, characters, and level design. What also attributes to that is how well the environment of space and galaxies was implemented into the game's core gameplay. As for the soundtrack, it's one of the first Mario games to feature a full orchestral soundtrack, and I just think that's awesome. And the music is grand and epic, and I just wish I could play it for you guys because words can only describe so much. A very important thing to note is how well each piece fits into the different levels. Beach levels would feature steel pan drums to really give a tropical feel, and while like a ghost level that features like haunted houses and ghosts everywhere would have like ominous melodies to present more of a spooky feeling. The gameplay is easily the highlight of this game. The introduction of space and the mechanic of gravity complement Nintendo's shot at 3D open-world platformers. Galaxy builds upon the previous iteration, Super Mario Sunshine's core mechanics, and vastly improves its controls and the feel of navigating Mario through a level. I also love the ideas of the levels being split up into their own galaxies and having to like warp through time and space to like get to each one of them. The game also includes replayability to each of the levels, and presents like sort of challenges for those who like want to challenge themselves and go back through a level with like a certain condition, which would be maybe race against a clock or race against an actual in-game model, like someone like an AI. You'd have to race against them to the end of the level, or even like go through a level with just one hit point left. Of course, not everything is perfect. I think what could be better was there's a lack of camera controls. The camera's it's fixed. It's not the worst, but it's fixed, and like I would rather have the freedom to like move the camera around a little bit more. What I also would change is the co-op options and how co-op works. So in the game, the second player can join in, but can only really just point and click at the screen and like sort of collect things for the player one, or like hold down enemies or something. And I felt it was more like a way to cheat the game instead of just like having fun with like someone else. I think a way to fix that obviously would just be like have their own in-game model, or like a double of Mario, or even like a different character that they could play around with on screen. And then lastly, what I would change is I would add like an interesting story, like post-game. The post-game options are kind of like small. There's only one real post-game option, is unlock the secret character, and what that does is like you can now play as a new character, but the only thing this character does is really just jump a little bit higher, so it's kind of not worth it in my opinion to go through everything again just with a different character that just jumps higher. Altogether, this game definitely appeals to all audiences. It's very easy to follow and understand, and the options are there to challenge yourself if you want to do so. I would recommend this game to more casual gamers who aren't looking for the hardest of challenges, but just to have some good old-fashioned fun escaping into the world of Mario.